How do you get princess treatment? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Patty's World, where we talk everything manifestation, mindset, and how to create your dream life because you can absolutely do it. The topic today is getting princess treatment or getting treated like you're the prize. Okay. So I have a three-part answer in this, but it's similar to a lot of what I've talked about and talk about here on my channel. First and foremost, it always starts with your self concept. Because remember, life is a mirror and the outside world is just reflecting to you what you believe about yourself. So everything stems and starts with you. The change you want to create first and foremost is the foundation of what you believe and assume about yourself. What are you identifying with? What kind of treatment do you believe you get? Analyze that. What are you struggling with? What are you dealing with? And where are you not getting what you desire? So you want to look at all of that and analyze all that because that will tell you a lot about where you are in your current standing as far as your self concept. So you want to embody the person who gets that kind of treatment, who is loved, who is adored, who is cherished, all of those things. And no matter what you want to manifest in your life, I'm going to tell you, it always stems from self-concept. It really is the same approach, whether it's princess treatment, whether it's marriage, whether it's the love of your life, a husband, celebrity treatment, whether it's lucky girl syndrome, whether it's wealth, money, even health. It starts with self-concept and what you're identifying as. So if you have that foundation of a very strong and firm and anchored self-concept and know who you are and stand firm in that, that is what you will align with and that is what you will draw into your life. You're always the cause. The outside world is the effect. So it always starts with you, a myriad of ways that you can level up your self-concept. A myriad of ways and techniques, and I talk about some of them here on my page, which brings me to step number 2. You want to get clear on what princess treatment is for you. So princess treatment can encompass a lot of things, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to approach it this way. So, and sit down with yourself so you know what you mean and you're clear about what it is that you want when you say princess treatment. You want to be loved, adored. You want to feel safe, secure, cherished. You want to feel like a priority. You want to feel respected. You want to feel value. You want to feel valued. You think about how a princess is treated. You want to identify with that version of you who is treated and valued and adored like a princess. So list all the qualities, list 10, 20, whatever they are. And then you are going to affirm them for yourself in present tense. I am valued. I am adored. I am cherished. I am safe. I am secured. I am respected. I'm a priority for my significant other. And so create a list of affirmations from that and repeat them to yourself tied to emotion until they imprint on your subconscious mind. You can use the Parrot app and voice them yourself and play them over and over as you're doing chores around the house or laundry, whatever. You can play them in the car. You can create through the Parrot app again, subliminals that you listen to at night before you go to bed. You can repeat them to yourself anytime you feel your nervous system dysregulated. And I used to affirm to myself to kind of pause the negative thinking pattern, really to stop it, and then just shift myself into a more positive thinking pattern. And the more I practiced it, the easier it became. And now I'm able to stop. If I get a negative thought, I observe it, I observe it, and it sits there and I look at it and I ask myself, is this real? Is this true? What am I believing? Okay, this isn't real. And I immediately shift into the opposite, into the outcome that I want, into the desire that I want, into the belief that I want to assume for myself as an identity. So if it's feeling like a priority and being treated like a priority from your SP, your significant other, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever it is. So if I'm in a cycle of I don't feel like a priority, I stop it. I ask myself, is this real or am I creating this in my head? And for the most part, we're usually creating it in our head because remember, we're the creators and we get to decide what is true and real in our reality. So that being said, I will shift into I'm a priority. I'm always a priority. I'm always treated like a priority. People value me. I'm always valued. I'm always appreciated. People are always showing me their appreciation of their value and their gratitude. And I'm adored. I'm always adored. Why? Because I adore myself and I respect myself. And I'm always a priority because I make myself a priority. And that's sort of the shift in the self-talk, the self-conversations that I engage in when I'm shifting from that pattern to a positive thinking pattern and the affirmations until they imprint and they become real, a firm anchored belief about myself. And that is how we shift our self concept. And it's an everyday thing. It is a consistency thing. You don't just do it once. It's an everyday consistency thing until it creates new neural pathways in your subconscious mind and you're operating from those new assumptions and those new beliefs. So get clear on what princess treatment is for you, because you can absolutely change a belief and change an assumption and decide that you are identifying as a princess and as someone who is treated like a princess, who has high standards, who is valued, who is given gifts, who, whatever it is for you. Remember, you get to decide. You get to decide and you get to be the architect of your life and what you engage in, what you allow in your life, what you give your attention and your energy to. So I've made it a practice to only give my energy to my desired outcomes, my wish fulfilled. I live in the end as if I am already the person who has princess treatment. Now we get to step number 3. This is the imagination, the visualization. You want to create scenes, create images in your mind, engaging your imagination and emotions, again, in present tense or as if it's already happened and you're already living from the identity of the person who gets princess treatment. So you can do scripting and write a letter to yourself, telling yourself it's amazing, a letter where you validate and you affirm that it's amazing how you now are getting treated like a princess and you have everything you want. You can visualize before you go to bed in the morning. You could do it in the car, a couple of seconds, creating an image in your imagination of you getting princess treatment. What does that entail? If it's somebody giving you a gift, see yourself in your imagination of receiving a gift, feel the joy, feel the happiness of getting princess treatment, feel the gratitude, and do it throughout the day. Do it right before you go to bed. As you're going to sleep, create those images, capture them in your mind, and do it in the morning as you're waking up, do them throughout your day, and feel good about them. Feel them so real until they become true for you. Your imagination is a powerful tool, a powerful, powerful tool. And whatever you imagine and you believe and you assume about yourself is what you will manifest and align with in your life. It all starts with you. You create the changes as within, so without. So continue those 3 steps, always working on your self-concept, the affirmations until they imprint on your subconscious mind, and then engage your imagination. I use my imagination all the time. And what would I tell myself? What do I want to create? What do I want to align with? What is my end? What is the state that I want to live in? And in my imagination, I step into that end. And I feel from that place and I act from that place and I believe from that place every day. And the more you do it, the easier it gets. And you assume that role until it becomes real. And it's only a matter of time before it shows up in your external reality. You first feel the shifts within because you feel like the person who gets that treatment. You feel it first within yourself, the certainty, the assuredness, the high standards. People just start treating you better overall, not just with your SP, but everywhere else, because you've now aligned and assumed the new role of this person who gets princess treatment in every capacity. But then it's only a matter of time before it shows up in your external world. So try that. Let me know how it goes. I'd love to hear your feedback on this and any other suggestions that you use that you've implemented, because I love to constantly hear your techniques for shifting in and out of states and to get you to your wish fulfilled and to your end. And remember, you are so worthy of living the life of your dreams. It's all in your hands and you can absolutely transform your life.